I've been kind of obsessed with GPT4O image generation for the last day, and today I'm going to be testing it against the SDXL from Stable Diffusion and also the FLUX 1 dev. I'm going to be seeing which one does the best. I have prepared 10 prompts for you guys. I'm going to read them a little bit, and if you want the full prompt, you can see it in the description below. But the first prompt is going to be, I'm gonna read them for you a little bit, but if you want the full version, you can obviously copy it from the description below. So it's create an image of a regal silver-gauntleted hand studded with glowing sapphires, gently grips a crystalline orb that pulses faintly with inner light. I'm gonna have the same thing in this and also in here, but obviously I'm gonna do them one by one. So let's see. I think the Stable Diffusion is the fastest one, for me at least. I have a 3090 graphic card. It's not the fastest, but it works. Now, also, this is a very basic workflow, both for SDXL and FLUX. The SDXL has a little bit of refiner as well. I added here. Obviously, I use Juggernaut if I wanted to use the best ones, if I wanted to generate the best quality images. But as you can see here, it really didn't understand what I was asking for. Let's see how ChatGPT is doing. The picture is still very nice, so I'm gonna save the images and you guys can... I'm gonna have a comparison later so you guys can see it. Let's do the same thing in FLUX, and this is really impressive. Like, Crystal Ball is amazing, and I'm just gonna download it and then wait for FLUX to finish as well. FLUX takes a little bit longer to finish, but FLUX also generated the image. It's beautiful. I'm gonna show them all to you at the same time. Here on the first picture, we have ChatGPT4O. The second one is SDXL, and the third is FLUX. I really like the ChatGPT and the FLUX version. The SDXL didn't really deliver, in my opinion, but there is much details in whatever it is. But the arm, I like it more on FLUX. The crystal ball is better on ChatGPT. Okay, that's the first test. Let's do another prompt. The second prompt is gonna be of a moody lo-fi shot through the fogged up window of a late night tram taken with a disposable camera for a grainy, nostalgic texture. I'm gonna generate this, and I'm gonna do this with SDXL first and see. SDXL is very fast on my PC. But also you need to remember that whatever you do within Comfy UI, either you work with SDXL or FLUX, everything is free. You don't have to pay for it. I mean, if you have a graphic card that has at least 8 GB of VRAM, you can generate these pictures very well. But I would suggest that you have at least 12. But obviously for the ChatGPT, you have to pay $20, $25 monthly, and it kind of depends if you have the budget for it. I'm gonna do the same here. Looks like the SDXL model has finished, so I'm just gonna download this. ChatGPT still hasn't started, so FLUX also finished generating the image. So all three models have finished generating, and the first one from ChatGPT looks very good. The second one, the picture is amazing on Stable Diffusion, but it didn't really have any people in it. And the third one from Comfy UI is also good. I'm gonna have them side by side again so you guys can see and compare them. So ChatGPT, SDXL, and FLUX. Here, I feel like ChatGPT again won, and FLUX came close. Even though the SDXL has a really good image, I really like this image, still it didn't really do what I asked for. So let's go to the third prompt. So the third prompt is gonna be create a bold video game cover for Eclipse Heist, a fictional crime saga with a segmented, high-energy collage layout. You can read the rest here. The ratio doesn't really matter because here, obviously, we fix it here. I'm just gonna write it here as well. Generate, and SDXL again failed to deliver what I asked for, but obviously this is the base model. I haven't added any LoRa's or anything, but I mean, the picture quality is really nice, but I'm gonna do the same with FLUX and see how well it will do. And FLUX also finished generating the image. The image is amazing, but it's not like a collage type. So I'm gonna save it just to have it. And then here as well, I'm gonna save it. And ChatGPT finished generating as well. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was asking for. So I'm just gonna download this, and here I'm gonna open all three. As you can see, the ChatGPT clearly won this round, but the picture on FLUX is also amazing. I really like the picture here. And you can see that Eclipse Heist is there both for ChatGPT and FLUX model, and Stable Diffusion failed to have any text. ChatGPT clearly won this round. So let's go to the fourth prompt. So the fourth prompt is gonna be an image of a statistic figure poses in a stark white chamber clad in a glossy midnight blue jumpsuit with a liquid metal finish that ripples under cold light. I'm gonna download this as well, and let's compare all three together. So ChatGPT, again, very cinematic. It doesn't really look any cartoony or anything. This could be a stock photo, to be honest. It's really well made. I don't have anything negative to say about it. SDXL, maybe I should just remove it at this point. It's not really doing any good job. And FLUX also really beautiful. And if you upscale this, it will be a very great image. Okay, let's go to the fifth prompt. The fifth prompt is gonna be generate an image of a tiny, hype detailed word unfolds inside a gleaming steel cauldron filled with swirling molten honey. Let's see how well they do. And again, I will do SDXL first, and then I will do FLUX after it's generated. All of them are saving in the output folder, but I'm gonna have them here so it's easier for me to open them all at the same time. Again, you can see ChatGPT and FLUX are way ahead of SDXL. ChatGPT is really doing the prompt well. Same thing with FLUX, but these, I don't know what they're doing here. It obviously looks like that they're working there, so it's really nice. I feel like ChatGPT is number one so far, and FLUX is very close at the second place, and SDXL is not even, I cannot even compare them, to be honest. I will have another comparison if you guys want, and then I will do a better model of SDXL with LoRa's. I think it will be a better and more fair comparison. But let's go to the sixth prompt and see how well they do. The sixth prompt is gonna be generate an image of a 3-panel manga page in violet ink on a teal backdrop. And then you can see the panels here. So let's see how well they do. SDXL finished it. ChatGPT finished. The text obviously means something. I don't know if it looks like it's Japanese. The hand gesture is amazing, so I'm just going to download it real quick and see. FLUX also finished, so let's just compare them side by side really quick. ChatGPT obviously won this, but I mean, FLUX captured everything I asked for and generated it, but the hand here, if the finger wasn't misshaped, I think it would have been a really good manga page, but this is a true manga page. It looks straight from a manga book. SDXL, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I mean, it kind of understood something about the first panel, but it didn't deliver. So let's go to the seventh prompt. The seventh prompt is going to be generate an image of a finely rendered portrait of an ancient philosopher reimagined as a sleek ivory android. So let's see. SDXL finished generating, so I'm just going to save it, and then we compare it later. And here, I'm gonna download this one from FLUX. It already generated. ChatGPT also generated this image, so I'm gonna download it. It's very beautiful. And okay, let's compare the seventh prompt. This is from ChatGPT, this is from FLUX, and this is from SDXL. This is the first time that I see SDXL did somehow well. And the details on GPT4O and FLUX are amazing. Look at the reflection here on the head and here. Obviously, I like the GPT4O a little bit more, but this test showcases that all of them are kind of very strong when it comes to generating pictures. Okay, let's quickly go to the eighth prompt as well. The eighth prompt is going to be generate an image of a spontaneous rainy street scene captured on a phone with a streaky lens. A towering, lopsided stack of pancakes looms in an empty lot. Obviously, SDXL, there are like so many different models on. If you go to CVTAI, you can download a lot of them, and then you can download LoRa's, embeddings, and everything. So I feel like SDXL can be very strong. I'm not gonna compare them now, so let's do FLUX as well. At this moment, I can generate about 10 to 20 pictures of FLUX while I'm waiting for one image from GPT. Very well made. I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna wait for GPT to finish generating. GPT4O also finished, So let's compare them side by side. SDXL failed completely, except that it generated this very beautiful city, and it's a little bit cinematic as well. GPT4O is amazing, and it looks like on FLUX it's very contrast heavy image, but it's a very beautiful image as well. Again, these two win. And if I wanted to choose a favorite, if I wanted to have it like added somewhere, I would choose FLUX, but this looks more real, and the SDXL is maybe for a background of, I don't know, Apple Watch or something. For the 9th prompt, I'm gonna be generating an image of a surreal macro underwater vista. Let's see how well they do, and I'm gonna quickly write it here on SDXL. SDXL is the fastest so far. It generates it in about 10 seconds, maybe 15. Let's see, we can see it here. It took 5 seconds there and 5 seconds here, so about 15 seconds, yeah. It's a beautiful image though. I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna go to FLUX, see how well they do. ChatGPT getting started now. FLUX finished generating. It looks very nice. It captured everything, the bubbles and everything. Looks like we're done here as well. That looks amazing. So let's see. So the first one is GPT4O. Wow, it looks very detailed. I love it. This is really cool. And the SDXL didn't do very bad, honestly. The hand is not there at all. And for the FLUX version, you can see it looks kind of like waxy, but I really like the GPT4O's image. It's really nice. And obviously, if I upscale it, it will be amazing. And for the last prompt, I'm gonna do something interesting. Generate an image of a majestic bronze armored forearm. And let's see if they can do it fast. I'm gonna do FLUX first because it takes longer, and after that I will do SDXL. FLUX generated the image, so let's just save it and then do the same thing with SDXL. Looks like GPT-4 also finished it. It kind of looks like Thanos's arm, and SDXL also finished, and it's something entirely different. But let's see. Again, GPT-4o and FLUX are very well made, and SDXL didn't really deliver. But I like all three models, and I'm going to be using all three. Obviously, SDXL, this is the base model, so I'm not going to be using it that often. But I just wanted to showcase like how well they do. I always use Juggernaut. I really like that. And also you can make videos if you want with 1.2.1. If you want to see that, please let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching today. It was really nice for me to see how well GPT-4 is doing now compared to FLUX and SDXL. Obviously, it's the favorite here, and I'm going to be using it a lot in the future. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you later. Thank you.